Cover Systems produces a large range of portable relocatable shelters for many different applications. Whether you need to store your boat, your car, a caravan, a motorhome, livestock, inventory or machinery, we have a tailor-made solution for you. This video will provide an outline of how a garage shelter is erected. It will show you how easy the shelters can be put together, and it will show you all the parts and tools required. There are many different style sheds to choose from, in different sizes and shapes. This shelter in the video is 9 meters long by 3.5 meters wide. Cover Systems designs cater for many industries using high-grade materials. These shelters will last many years in the most extreme weather conditions. Preparation. Find a suitable location for the shelter. Make sure you have even ground prepared and you have taken steps to ensure the shelter is in the correct position. Make sure there are no underground cables if using the auger pins to secure the shed. If the shelter is in a high wind zone, face the side of the shed to the prevailing wind rather than the end panels. Tools required: ladder, spanner and socket set, a hammer, ropes and a tape measure. Parts. All parts are clearly numbered and an instructional kit is provided with every shelter. Lay out all the parts and accessories on the ground next to the assembly site. Ensure all the parts match the part list as shown on the instructional kit provided. Base plates. The base plates link together to provide the foundation base of the shed. Anchor pins are provided to secure the base frame to the ground. Depending on the type of surface, you may require dynabolts to fasten the shelters to concrete surfaces. It's important to fasten the base frame securely. Timber frames can be assembled onto the surface and then the base plates can be bolted onto the timber. Purlins. These are the horizontal frames connecting the roof rafters. Roof rafters. Join connectors are used to join all framework. These are numbered to identify. PVC covers. These come in 3 sections: roof cover, end wall and door panels. Other parts are bolts, nuts, all provided in bags, clear numbers, ratchet tie downs, webbing loop straps and last of all bungee ball fasteners. These bungee straps are used to secure the cover to the frame. Base frame assembly. Lay out the base frame where the shed will be located and join the base plates together with bolts and nuts provided. Measure the distance between the base feet to ensure your shelter frame is square. Bolt the ratchet tie downs to the base frame. These will be used to connect the cover to the base frame. Step 2. Top frame assembly. Lay out all the parts close to the assembly site and follow the clear label instructions. Install the leg rafter into the base feet frame and use the bolts to connect. Start assembling the roof rafters and purlins from one end. Each rafter section is to be connected in sections, gradually working from one end to the other. The 3-way fittings are for the roof end. Clip these together by pressing the lock button in and push into the sleeve until locked. The 4-way fittings connect the leg rafter to the roof rafter and purlins. Connect the top purlin to the roof rafter. You may need a trestle with 2 ladders on uneven ground for this. It is easier to work from one end to the other with each step. Keep assembling the shed in sections using ladders to clip the frame together. Now connect the end three-way fitting above the door for the end of the shelter. Connect the top bracing rod to each section along the roof line. These bracing rods provide high strength roof support for the shelter. End frame assembly. Fit the end frame assembly to the rafters. Slide the horizontal tube together into sleeve. The vertical support is bolted to the top purlin and connected to the horizontal slide bar for the curtain to attach. Use bolts to fasten these end frames together. The frame assembly is now complete. Check all parts are pinned and bolted together securely. This stage for larger shelters is easier if you choose a fine day and little wind. Always ensure you use secure ropes. Ladders will be required and a pole to aid the cover to slide over the frame. The shelter covers will be packed in 3 sections: door entrance with zipper, main cover, end wall cover. The first step is to assemble the main cover. There are many ways to put this cover on. This is the easiest way for this size shelter. Unfurl the cover fully to one side of the shed and lay out on the ground. The outside of the cover should be facing up. This will enable the cover to be pulled over the frame the correct way. The cover will have sleeves sewn on the inside, so it's easy to see which way to put the cover up before you slide it over. Tie guide ropes onto cover and throw over frame. This allows the cover to slide easily over the frame without lifting the full weight of the material. Once the ropes are over the frame, pull the cover up using one person to guide the cover over any point, as it may catch on parts of the frame. Now you have the cover over the frame, start attaching bungee straps to each end of the frame, working from the top centre down either side on both ends. Step 2. Installing the end wall panel. On this video we show just a one door on one end. Double-ended doors are an optional item. All shelters come with one standard door and one end panel. Attach the piece above the door using bungee straps. Start at the top and attach fabric to roof frame. Attach the end wall panel doing the same steps using the bungee straps. Once the end panels are secure, use the ratchet tie downs to tension the main cover over the wall ends. This process is important to complete to weatherproof fully the shed on the ends. Now it's time to tension the roof cover to the base of the frame. This process allows the shelter cover to become tight and windproof. On each side of the inner cover there are sleeves for the pole inserts. Start at one end and connect each pole together, inserting into the sleeves. It is much easier if you have one person feeding the poles into inserts and the other making sure the poles do not catch on each opening. Attach the strap band around the conduit poles and tension down using the ratchet tie downs. Ensure these ratchets have even pressure on both sides of the shed until the roof cover is tight. Always make sure the roof cover is tied down tight at all times. Step 4. Installing door panels. Door slides are different for each style of shed. This shelter has a hook slide system. The doors come in 3 pieces. 2 door panels with zippers, 1 top cover panel for above the slider rail. Start by attaching the top cover piece above the door using bungee ball straps. Start in the centre and move down either side until the top cover is fully installed. Install the zipper door panels onto the sliding track hooks. Attach door panels to side frame either side. Now the door is secured, use the ratchet tie downs to tension down the main cover over the wall ends. The high doors are provided with a hook pole to enable the zipper to be opened and closed without using a ladder. Slide back the doors using the buckle strap system to keep the doors open. Close the door by sliding the doors together. Start the zipper on the bottom and use the hook pole to slide up the zipper. Fold the weatherproof flap over the door and press down the Velcro tags. Now the shelter is complete for use. The shelter should now be fully assembled. Go around the shelter and double check all the fittings are secure. This video is designed to show how the parts fit together on a standard shelter. There are many different sizes and shapes of shelters. If you require further information on any of the shelters or how to assemble them, view our website, which is www.coversystems.co.nz.